Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started in just a minute. Please, everyone, if you could silence your electronic devices. Since we are playing without sound, please, as soon as someone rings in, very loudly designate them. That way, if I happen not to hear the buzzer, I won't keep reading. Do we want to designate? I guess we don't have to put our team names there. Okay.
Yeah, we got the names.
We got a 10-minute round.
Yeah, because there's no time, right? I didn't want the time to run out.
All right.
35 questions are up.
So again, please, as soon as someone buzzes, if you could designate them very loudly so that I can hear that. And then captains and players, please speak up very loudly and clearly so that I can hear you. I think we had some trouble hearing people last game because they were quiet. All right, coaches, everybody ready? All right, and the captains are going to be Noah and Amy. Right? Okay. So, good luck to both teams as we begin. Toss-up number 1. Between 1585 and 1592, he began a successful career in London as an actor, writer, and part owner of the playing company The Lord Chamberlain's Men, later known as the King's Men. Who is this famous English playwright simply known as the Bard? Time. William Shakespeare. Toss-up number 2. First and last names, please. Identify the Lord Protector of the Commonwealth of England, Scotland, and Ireland from 1653 to 58, who gained power after Charles I was beheaded. Time. Oliver Cromwell. Toss-up number 3. Name the famous 19th century painting by Archibald Willard, which features 3 soldiers of the Revolutionary War marching with spirit and determination. Time. It is called The Spirit of 76. Toss-up 4. Name the underground passageways in which ancient Roman citizens... No answer. I'll repeat. Name the underground passageways in which ancient Roman citizens were often buried.
Catacombs.
Catacombs is correct. Your bonus. Find the next term in the following geometric sequence. 2, 5, 12.5, and so on. Tom?
27.
Captain?
36, 78.
Incorrect. It is 31.25, or 125 over 4. Toss-up 6. Name and number, please. What was Alexander the Great's father's name? Time. Philip II. Toss-up 7. First and last name, please. Alexander Selkirk inspired what literary character that...
Robinson Crusoe.
That's correct. Your bonus, number 8. The Great Awakening, led by such preachers as George Whitefield and Jonathan Edwards, was a series of religious revivals that swept the American colonies beginning in what century?
17th.
Incorrect, Captain. 18th is correct. Toss-up 9. Marine bivalve mollusks take in water between their shell halves through what structure?
Gill.
Incorrect.
Filters.
Incorrect. They're called siphons. Toss-up 10. Terms such as adagio and allegro refer to the rate of speed at which...
Tempo.
That's correct. Your bonus. Born William Sidney Porter, he is known for his tales with surprising twists at the ends in collections such as The 4 Million and Sixes and Sevens. Name this author.
Oh, Henry.
Correct. Toss-up 12. Multiple answer, please. For an arithmetic sequence, the third term is 5 and the fifth term is 11. What is the first term and the common difference? Tom? The first term is -1. The common difference is 3. Toss-up 13. It is used to indicate that the notes of a certain chord are to be played quickly one after another. What is this Italian music term that literally means like a harp?
Team 2 Amy.
Pizzicato.
Incorrect.
Team 1 Noah.
Allegro.
Incorrect. Arpeggio. Toss-up 14. In Shakespeare's Hamlet, who is the father of Ophelia?
Team 2 Amy.
Macbeth.
Incorrect.
Team 1 Noah.
Macbeth.
Incorrect. Polonius. Toss-up 15. Mineralogists call it halite. Chemists call it sodium chloride. The
Team 1 Noah.
Salt.
Correct. Your bonus 16. First and last recognized name, please. In addressing Congress January 8, 1918, he named 14 points as essential to a consideration of world peace. Who was he?
James Madison.
Incorrect. Captain?
Designate.
Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson is correct. Toss-up 17. One of the beings that awoke when dwarves mined too deeply for mithril was called Durin's Bane and fought at the bridge of Khazad-dûm. Name these demons, one of which Gandalf fought in Moria in the Fellowship of the Ring. Toss-up. Tom? Balrogs. Toss-up 18. With what French impressionist do you associate paintings of Rouen Cathedral, haystacks, and water lilies?
Team 1 Noah.
Picasso.
Incorrect.
Team 2 Cecily.
Monet.
Monet is correct. Your bonus. Identify Britain's largest remaining Caribbean territory. This group of 3 islands has the city of Georgetown as its capital.
Bahamas.
Incorrect, Captain? I'm sorry?
Georgia.
Incorrect. They are the Cayman Islands. Okay, toss-up 20. What name is given to the tiny swelling at the end of a dendrite of a neuron? Tom, it is a synaptic knob or bulb. Toss-up 21. The area of a trapezoid is 60 square units. Its bases are 8 and 12 units. What is the altitude in units of the trapezoid?
Team 2 Nathan.
15.
Incorrect.
Team 1 Scholar.
Repeat. 6 is correct. Your bonus 22. Name the instrument that measures the motion of the earth. It is used to detect and measure earthquakes.
Seismograph.
Correct. Toss-up 23. 312 is a base 4 number. What is its equivalent value in base 10? Time? 54. Toss-up 24. What musical instrument is considered to be either a percussion or string instrument, depending on the system of...
Team 1 Noah.
Tambourine.
Incorrect. I'll finish. What musical instrument is considered to be either a percussion or string instrument, depending on the system of classification used. It produces sound by striking steel strings with felt hammers that immediately rebound, allowing the string to continue vibrating at its resonant frequency.
Team 2 Sicily.
Piano.
Piano is correct. Your bonus 25. What is the term for a transformation in which the object is simply slid into a new position without affecting its size or orientation?
Reflection.
Incorrect, Captain?
Translation.
Translation is correct. Toss-up 26. What is the two-word name scientists have given to the trapping of extra heat in the air surrounding the Earth, possibly contributing to global warming?
Team 2 Sicily.
Greenhouse effect.
That's correct. Your bonus 27. First and last, please. Identify the 18th century Gothic romance author whose title character makes a hideous, suffering creature. His creator was Frankenstein.
Mary Shelley.
Correct.
Tipped.
Toss-up 28. What name is given to the area of partial illumination surrounding the darkest part of a shadow caused by an eclipse?
Team 1 Elijah.
Incorrect.
Team 2 Sicily.
Burr.
Incorrect. It's a penumbra. Penumbra is the darkest part. Toss-up 29. You have to choose a basketball lineup out of a possible 6 players. You want to choose a designated dribbler and a designated rebounder. All 6 available players can handle either job. How many ways can you choose 2 of the 6 players for these distinguishable jobs?
Team 1 Noah.
920.
Incorrect.
Um,
30. Toss-up 30. First and last name answer. Name the American industrialist who introduced the mass production assembly line and
Team 1 Noah.
Henry Ford.
correct. Your bonus 31. Lift pushes an airplane up. What force pulls it down?
Drag.
Incorrect, Captain. No answer. Gravity. Toss-up 32. What are the records of the proceedings of the nation's legislative body called? Time. The Congressional Record. Toss-up 33. Lydia Languish and Captain Jack Absolute appear in which 1775 comedy by Richard Brinsley Sheridan? The play is famous for introducing the term malapropism to the English language.
Tom.
The Rivals. Toss-up 34. Soccer is the most popular sport in the world and one of the fastest growing sports in the United States. How many players from a team are allowed to be on the field during a match?
Team 2 Nathan.
7.
Incorrect.
Team 1 Noah.
8.
Incorrect. 11. And toss-up 35. This poet wrote that 'tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Named this Victorian author of In Memoriam, A.H.H., whose other works include The Charge of the Light Brigade.
Team 2 Amy.
Alphabet Tennyson.
Correct. And that is the hat.
I'm not allowed to give him that song, but if I was allowed to give him that song, I'd be okay with it. If he stepped on his name, Frosty.
Hey, I think we can have, right?
It's
Yeah, we never worked together.
But it could have been something that you could get, they got it.
Yeah.
It was all y'all.
We don't.
Y'all didn't get it. You don't have to, it was y'all's question. You see what I'm saying? So it's, the last second, when you get 10, 15, 16, it may come out wrong. It would be different if y'all were
I don't wanna walk
dating
out.
16. Given to you, even if you had to.
That's staying the same, right?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it, just make sure the manager.
Okay. Two more.
You want
We'll do a budget check. Okay. And you agree with that? You agree as well? Aaron?
Yeah,
Support?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm good. Thank you.
All right, and captains are still Noah and Amy? Okay, good luck to both teams as we continue the second half. All right, toss-up number 1. Identify the mathematical term beginning with the letter T for a mathematical statement that can be proven.
2 months older.
Theorem is correct. Your bonus. What is the legendary kingdom of enormous wealth located on the Amazon River, a kingdom whose Spanish name means the Golden City?
El Dorado.
That's correct. Okay, toss-up 3. On March 23rd, 1743, King George II started a tradition of standing when he heard the Hallelujah chorus from the Messiah for the first time. Identify the composer of this famous...
Cecily Handel?
Handel is correct. Your bonus? In Arthur Miller's The Crucible, this girl is the first to fall ill. Name this character the daughter of Salem's Reverend.
Betty Paris.
That's correct. Toss-up 5. What is the cost in cents of one pencil if X pencils cost Y cents?
Team 2 Amy.
10 cents.
Incorrect.
Team 1 Noah.
Excellent.
Incorrect. Y over X cents. Okay, toss-up number 6. What chemical element lies directly to the right of nitrogen as you look at a periodic table?
Team 1 Noah.
Carbon.
Incorrect.
Team 2 Nathan.
Oxygen?
That's correct. Your bonus number 7. Paul Gauguin spent a good deal of his life on what South Pacific island? It is the center of French Polynesia. Correct, Captain? Incorrect, it is Tahiti. Toss-up 8. Multiple answer, please. Give both the state flower and the state tree of Kentucky.
Team 1 Noah.
Goldenrod and magnolia.
Incorrect.
Team 2 Cecily.
Goldenrod and tulip poplar.
That's correct. Your bonus.
I don't know.
Find x if 0.08x equals 20.
600.
Incorrect, Captain?
500.
Incorrect, 250. Toss-up 10. Name the character in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland who, during the tea party, puts a riddle to Alice. Why?
Do one Noah.
Mad Hatter.
That's correct. Your bonus, number 11. What is the term for a general mathematical statement accepted without proof to prove other less obvious statements?
Postulate.
Correct. Toss-up 12. Identify the 18th century British scientist who shares the credit for the discovery of oxygen with Carl Scheele. Tom, it is Joseph Priestley. Toss-up 13. What is 6 factorial divided by 3 factorial?
2 factorial.
Incorrect.
Do one Noah.
120.
That's correct. Your bonus, 14. A marimba is a kind of xylophone with a resonant tube beneath each bar. To what family of musical instruments does the marimba belong?
Percussion.
That's correct. Toss-up 15. Which amendment to the Constitution guarantees the right of an individual to a public trial before an impartial jury?
Team 2 Nathan.
Incorrect.
Team 1 Aaron.
The Sixth Amendment.
The 6th is correct. Your bonus, 16. Identify the 20th century American author whose well-known novels have been made into movies. Terms of Endearment, The Last Picture Show, and Lonesome Dove.
Johnson.
Incorrect, Captain? No answer. It is Larry McMurtry. Toss-up 17. 2 of the most common eye defects that can be corrected by wearing glasses are nearsightedness and farsightedness. What is the 3rd defect?
Team 1 Skylar.
Repeat. Correct. Your bonus? 2 answers, please. 2 Civil War battles, July 1861 and August 1862, were fought near Manassas Junction. Name the battles and the state in which the battles took place.
First bull run and second bull run in Virginia.
Correct. Toss-up 19. Translation occurs in this structure that is synthesized in the nucleolus and differentiates smooth and rough endoplasmic reticulum. Name this organelle that synthesizes proteins.
Team 2 Cicely.
Ribosomes?
That's correct. Your bonus, 20. The Merry Wives of Windsor was written by William Shakespeare at the request of Queen Elizabeth I, who wanted to see this character fall in love. Name this comic character.
Falstaff.
Correct. Toss-up 21. The Wall Street Journal defines this rate as the base rate on corporate loans posted by at least 75% of the nation's 30 largest banks. What is the name given to the rate of interest charged by banks to their lowest risk customers?
Team 1 Austin.
6%.
Incorrect. That is the prime rate. The prime rate. Toss-up 22. This question requires 2 answers. Identify the lady and the place that is associated with the face that launched 1,000 ships.
Team 2 Amy.
Helen of Troy?
That's correct. Your bonus. Given that log 3 and log 4 are, respectively, about 0.477 and .602 approximate log 48 to 3 decimal places?
0.892.
Incorrect, Captain.
136.
Incorrect, 1.681. Toss-up 24. The Trans-Canada Highway begins in Newfoundland. In what Canadian province does it end?
Team one, Noah.
Prince Edward Island.
Incorrect.
Team two, Nathan.
Quebec.
Incorrect, British Columbia. Toss-up 25. What is the name of the deck of 78 playing cards used for fortune telling or for the card game?
Team two, Amy.
Tarot cards.
Correct. Your bonus. Give the title and author from the following description. A group of British schoolboys were in a plane crash that left all of the adults dead. They were on an island and discovered the innate savagery and cruelty of human beings.
Lord of the Flies, William Logan.
Correct. Toss-up 27. The first law of thermodynamics is credited to the self-educated scientist and owner of an English brewery. Name him.
Team two, Nathan.
Goss.
Incorrect.
Team one, Austin.
Ensign.
Incorrect. It is Jewel.
Tom.
Time out. Logan County.
All of you.
Guys, if y'all wanna like go out in the hallway, because y'all can't follow, just keep going ahead.
Go in the hallway.
All you're doing is distracting me. You need to stop.
Hey, they're okay.
No, they're not.
How many questions do we have?
How many questions are left?
We are on toss-up number
28.
28. So 8. All right. Have we done, have we entered their names? Okay, why don't we do a quick buzzer check, just to make sure. So, can we,
Mary. Noah. Elijah.
okay.
Oh, there we go.
Nathan. Associate.
All right. Coaches, players ready to resume? All right. Good luck to both teams as we continue the second half. Toss-up 28. In 2014, this native of the Dominican Republic led Major League Baseball in home runs with 40 while playing for the Baltimore Orioles. Named as longtime outfielder for the Texas Rangers, who played in 2015 for the Seattle Mariners.
Team two, Nathan.
Jose Miranda.
Incorrect. It was Nelson Cruz. Toss-up 29. Using A and B, give the rhyme scheme of a limerick.
Team two, Cecily.
A, B, B, A.
Correct.
Here you go. Ready, guys.
The bonus 30.
I know that was asking.
How do we commonly refer to the National Association of Stock Car Auto Racing?
NASA.
No.
Incorrect, Captain.
NASCAR.
NASCAR is correct.
Oh, no, Amy.
Toss-up 31. In a geometric progression, 2 and 54 are the first and fourth terms. What are the second and third terms? 6 and 18. Okay, toss-up 32. first and last name, please. What U.S. president extolled that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself?
Team 1, Mary.
Hesitation?
Team 2, Nathan.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Incorrect. Franklin Roosevelt. Toss-up 33. What is the softest substance on Mohs scale of hardness?
Team 1, Noah.
Alk.
Correct. Your bonus 34. Identify the 17th century English author who wrote about a palace built in hell called Pandemonium in his famous work titled Paradise Lost. Tom, Captain
Milton.
John Milton is correct. So that was the bonus. Okay, toss-up 35. The following are all cities in what western U.S. state? Reading, Needles,
Team 1, Noah.
Nebraska.
incorrect. I'll finish. The following are all cities in what western U.S. state? Reading, Needles, Napa, Pomona, Bakersfield, and Fresno.
Team 2, Nathan.
California.
California is correct. So we'll begin a 3-minute inquiry period.
Okay.